What time is it? Chopping it up time. I'm over here. My name is Chrizzo the Barber. I'm your host, and I got my two co-hosts here, Ed Craft and Mike the Barber.
What up,
and
people?
we are chopping it up sports, baby.
Peace and love, brothers,
Yes,
sisters.
sir. All right, now, so we're gonna give you a recap of what was that, episode 5 and 6?
5 and 6, brother.
5 and 6. Okay, now we about to give you, you know what I'm saying, recap of that. Tell you how we really feel about it, and you know we're gonna get to it. But first, I have to say this before we start the show, okay, Mike? So I got a phone call the other day, right, about my profanity, about how I curse on the show a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to set a PSA apology for anybody that's got sensitive ears. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm like the Deadpool, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. We're going to start that apology over, yo.
But
we're not going to say for the people with sensitive ears because it don't sound sincere, which I know you are being sincere, but it don't sound sincere to them when you say for sensitive ears.
I'm sorry for all the people who don't like the filth that I say on the show. Which is, I just be talking. I don't even be thinking about it. I just be talking for real. It just comes out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you do.
It's not even, nothing even personal to anybody. Trust me. I'm not trying to be extra. I'm just, if you know me, you know that's how I talk. But, so, my big bro calls me and says, you be cursing a lot, but, it's good. You got something going. So, this, that's what I'm gonna say, right? The one point I did take out, he says, sometimes when you're trying to make a good point, people get lost if you start cursing. They get lost in the cursing, not the point you're trying to make. Got that, right? But then I thought about it, and I said, maybe I should slow it down, not curse, right? I said, fuck that, man. That's why I got my Deadpool shirt on, right? If I was a fucking superhero, I'd be Deadpool, right? Now I'm not gonna talk about this no more, but you know how Deadpool is.
Can I?
At any time, any given time. So
Can I chime in?
Please do.
Crafting.
Please do.
okay.
Cursed jaw for you, brother. That's what this is.
Word.
A cursed jaw.
All right, man.
Yes. You see that?
Nick,
But
so
I got one question though. I ain't mad at
See
that.
that?
But
That's cash money. That's cash money for the 9-9.
But why is Mike?
They even know.
Hold on. Yo, change that.
Know.
Yo, change that jaw. I need to say chopping it up. Why that cursed jaw got to go to you?
And why is it Nick colors?
Word.
Anyway.
Sorry,
man.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Michael
Anyway.
Jordan said we had to go through the Knicks. They was the next best thing to Detroit, the new Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, let's get it going, B.
Let's go,
Let's
man.
get this going.
So 5 started with pretty much the 92 season. Bulls had won the 91 season. They come in the 92 season, and they getting ready. Which was probably like one of the most dominating year other than the 72 and 10 season. They really dominated, ran through the league in 92 and get to the finals. And
Did they?
Yeah, they ran. Oh, that year
They ran through?
Yeah, they ran through the league that year. It was no question. Okay. It was kind of no question who was going to win the finals that year. Like it wasn't. It was just about who was going to lose, basically.
Right.
So they get to the finals, and Mike does his thing, right? But before, we're watching the show, and Mike says, I took it as a disrespect that they put him and Clyde in the same category, kind of like, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, bro, like,
I love that.
Like that was raw. That was hard.
Loved it.
You know what
I loved it.
What'd you think, Mike? What about Mike saying that?
I think it was real. If it was me, I say the same thing. I'm like, yo, you putting that barber in my category? You know how long I've been cutting? Come on, D. I'm gonna cut circles around him, man. I'm gonna cut circles around him. I'm gonna cut a hair, right? And then I'm gonna cut it halfway. Then I'm gonna go get a drink while they still cutting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come back and finish, and then they still not gonna be finished.
Damn, son, that's how you gonna do it?
That's how we get down. You know how we do it.
Yeah,
you know how we do it.
I thought, Clyde's not really. I don't know if Clyde personally, I never, but I didn't take him as like a shit talker, kind of like he just went about his business and played the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like for Mike to take it as a disrespect, if Clyde says some shit, Clyde ain't say nothing.
No, it wasn't about what Clyde said. It was just the fact that you put someone else in the class with him.
Right.
I don't believe it had anything to do with Clyde himself. I don't care who you would have put with Mike at that time. He would have took it as disrespect.
Oh, that's
right. He said he used it as motivation. Though. He needs something to just motivate him.
That's what it was. Just needed some motivation, right? I get it.
what
I
it was.
understand.
Mike
You know
was
what I
the
mean?
type,
Took
he
it
was
out.
probably in the locker room by himself, and the thing he was like telling himself, yo, that dude just said something about your mother. And go out in the game like, yo, I'm about to destroy you. You said, what about my mother? And
But
the
you
dude's
know,
on the
you
court
heard
like,
what,
what?
but you heard what Magic said. Magic said, listen, when he's playing cards, he said, you know I'm about to give it to this guy, right? You know what's about to happen, right? And boy, did he go out there and give it to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, so the Bulls come back and they win they back-to-back, right? Okay, boom. Win the back-to-back. You know, Mike is in another class. Now he's in the class with Larry Bird, Magic, and these guys here got 2 rings. You know,
Watch yourself.
He's not the Magic yet. Magic had 5 at the time. Larry had 3, so he was still on the ride. You know what I mean? But he was in the conversation of these guys now, without
Definitely.
question. Without
Definitely.
He
question.
was in a conversation with those guys talking about him passing them.
Yeah, but let's not get it twisted.
Him up and coming.
He had
He
2.
like,
Listen. Well, we are Mike fans. Well, trust me, you know I'm a Mike guy, right? But what we're not gonna do is disrespect Magic's eight runs in the finals in 10 years and 5 and won 5 out of those. We're not gonna do that. So
Not at all.
with that being said, he was trying to make sure he was in the class with them and making sure like, all right, Larry got 3. Larry's next on my list. Magic got 5. He gonna be next 2, kind of thing. Like I'm coming up the chart, the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, here we go now. You know what I'm saying I'm not playing no games. Y'all know I'm coming, and I'm coming for real. Boom, 92 season happens. We get our back-to-back. I say we because I'm a big-time Bulls fan. Just so you know, that's just how it is. So I say we. So we get the 92 season. Yeah, exactly. We wah. But anyway, parlez-vous français. We get to we get to the chip. We win. We get 6 games. You know, everybody's famous for Mike and 6. That's all it's always ever been. Nobody gets more than 6. You know what I mean? He usually used to end it on Father's Day, but as a calendar to keep on going, it kind of got mixed up with the days. And but I used to love the Father's Weekend when Mike would end the series for everybody. It was great Father's Day. But so here comes 92 season, right? I mean, no, my bad. Excuse me, not 92. I'm jumping the gun. I'm about to say 93, but here comes the Dream Team. Now, selections come out. Everybody's out there. You know what I mean? And a big time player is left off the list. Big time. Unfortunate. You know what I mean?
Unfortunate.
And as you see what happened, Mike said, I didn't care about that. You know what I mean? Nobody. And let me be clear, fans. Let me be clear to everybody out there. Michael Jordan gave Isaiah Thomas the highest praise that any player can ever have.
Yes, he did.
He said, listen, let's be clear. Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard ever. But Isaiah Thomas is the second greatest point guard ever, in his opinion. You know what I mean? And
yeah, you definitely say he respects his game.
Right. When your peers of that magnitude of a Michael Jordan say, nah, this dude is second best only because Magic is Magic. And, You know what I mean? But how'd you feel about Isaiah being left off that team?
I was a Bulls fan. I'm a Knicks fan because I live here, but I apologize for Mike's actions. More so, I was a Mike fan. So
It's crazy.
yeah, I mean, it is crazy, but I wanted him on the team. I'll be honest, I did. I was a Bulls fan. I did want him because I wanted the best. I did not want Lake No on the team.
But you had to take a college kid, though.
No, I don't know why they made that rule. I really don't know why we have to. You decided to start putting NBA players. Why are you bringing a college player? I felt he should have been on the team, but I also felt if he was on the team, he'd have messed up the chemistry. Because there was a lot of tension at that time with him and other players.
They still would have won.
Wait, Isaiah was tension with them?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, they put that out there so we knew, you know what I mean? But at the time, we didn't know that backstory. But
we knew when he wasn't on the team because Pippen came out and said, no, I didn't want him on the team. Pippen came out and said it at that time. So we knew there was friction. We already knew about him and Larry. We knew about him and Magic going through this stuff. We knew about him and Mike. We knew about Pippen.
Okay, but to me, nobody could put that to the side. Like, this is not the Bulls. This is not the Lakers. It's not the Celtics. This is the United States against the world. Like, y'all can't, nobody could put that to the side and say, listen, sit down with Isaiah. Let's have like a meeting. Listen, man, are you going to be the loving, smiling Isaiah, or are you going to be the snake kind of guy, or the shark, or, you know what I mean?
No one knew that loving side. They only knew the bad boys.
Right.
I don't believe that.
Listen, in my opinion, Isaiah Thomas deserved to be on that team. Like he said, all his qualifications fit to be on that team there. You know what I mean?
He should have. But he kind of messed up the camaraderie a little bit. The piece, the flow. You know what I'm saying? You in the zone. like when I was watching and I saw them, when Mike was saying, when he was talking about that, he was just saying they had that crazy practice. And Mike went crazy on him and was quiet on the bus. Then somebody said, "Yo, y'all should have pissed him off. You should have pissed off Ed Jordan."
Yeah,
Right.
And they started laughing, and they
Magic
was just,
said
like,
that to
loving
Barkley.
it. They was, right, they was loving it, man. When they get off the bed, like, "Yo, it's the best." Everybody like, "This is the best practice ever."
So,
they probably like little kids, you know. They was feeling it.
So you don't think
I
Isaiah?
felt that.
You don't think Isaiah could have joined in the fun?
No.
Definitely.
Right,
No,
I think-
I,
he could
no,
have.
no.
I
don't
think
so.
Isaiah would have
No.
checked his ego at the door because it's not about. It's a team effort to get a,
Yeah,
get a gold
yeah,
medal.
nah.
I
Nah,
think
he
Isaiah.
would.
Hey, yo, man, I think
No,
Isaiah.
But listen, it wasn't about. I don't believe it was about Isaiah being able to check his ego. It was already the fact that the other players had already these feelings towards him. So it didn't matter. I don't believe no matter what he would have done. He could have been a role model coming in there. They still. It's 20-something years later,
Listen, man.
and they still mad. What you think?
They not.
Right,
Not,
no,
well,
no,
all right,
Bulls
not,
are
not,
mad.
the
Right,
Bulls-
Mike-
all right,
no,
well,
no.
Mike and them is
Don't-
mad.
Right.
All right, Mike and them is
because
mad.
guess what? Mike took that beating. Mike took the Jordan rules. Mike had to deal with all that stuff there. Magic, it was no Magic rules. It was no Larry Bird rules. You know what I mean? But it was Michael Jordan rules. If you hurt him, if you do this, they went out to physically hurt this man.
And he
It
never
wasn't
got hurt.
right. It wasn't about basketball for them. They wanted to make sure they punished him. He went to the basket. We're gonna hit you hard. We do this. We're gonna do this to you. We're gonna grab you. We're not gonna, everything they can do in their power to win. That's what they did. Or, you know what I'm saying? As far as-
Jordan rules.
Right.
Jordan rules.
So I understand why Mike got an issue like that. The rest of them dudes, to me, Isaiah was just one of the greatest competitors, and made sure that, yo, man, I don't care if I'm little, I'm feisty, I got game, and I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Got
care what
big
y'all
heart,
talking
yeah,
about.
big heart.
Right. I'm
Very
coming.
big heart.
I'm from Chicago, and we ain't having it. You know what I mean? Now, do you think him being from Chicago and not being the let's say the favorite child or the golden child, because Mike was in Chicago
Nah,
and
I don't think that had anything to do with it because he was in Detroit, and at that time it was just the battle of the cities where he was at. Now, if he was playing for Chicago,
that
It'd
ain't
been
been issue. That
totally-
ain't been like, this is my town.
Yeah, yeah, you know?
You from North Carolina. You
Right.
ain't from here.
If
Okay,
they- right.
I got you. I mean, listen, man. I just thought Isaiah should have been definitely on that squad there. You know what I mean? And not to take anybody off as far as like
Laettner.
players.
Laettner.
I mean,
I respect Christian Laettner, but I don't think he should have been on that team above Isaiah.
yeah, I think Shaq would have been a better fit for them as far as character wise. You know what I mean?
Oh, he would have loved
But
that.
they had enough big men. That was.
I know, but Shaq would have fit in like character-wise, breakdancing, Shaq being Shaq,
Yeah.
and rapping and everything else. He would just fit right in.
Well, you think he
immediately
would?
to me.
Well, you think so? That was his rookie year. He was still. He was a freshman. He would have been coming into the league that year. So
Oh, yeah,
he didn't really develop that real
I think they coulda
personality
did it.
we've seen. I mean, he'd had fun and all that, but I don't think he would have been.
But Shaq was always like that to me. I don't think just like some people just like that. I think Shaq has always been like this.
Yeah, he has.
Shaq is a fun dude, man.
Yeah,
Nah, he is a fun dude.
Shaq is
Nobody
you. Besides the anger,
Yeah.
what you talking about?
hold on.
You
Yo.
him.
I don't have no anger, yo. Nice. Thanks for the.
See how serious you got? See how
I
serious
ain't
you got?
have
The
no
hell you
anger, yo.
say?
That's
I don't
what
have
you
no
got?
anger.
The hell he say?
Anger issues.
Anybody that know Crafton Ferguson know what time it is, man.
I
Anyway,
ain't gonna
man.
lie. I was talking to my man, and he's like, "Yo, Crafton up there with you?" Oh man, when he was in Jackson,
See?
we was up there. Granby could not control him. He was
At
on the side
all.
like,
At
"Son,
all.
You see him? I can't control him."
At all.
Somebody told me that. I'm not gonna release it. I'm not gonna release the information. But somebody told me that.
I was different.
This guy. man.
I was
So you're
different.
another.
That's different.
I can't control these two. See, this is the problem. Scott's get out of control. Yo, so look, man. Yo, the dream team. The dream team itself was was bigger than just the gold medal to me. You know what I mean? I thought it definitely set the transition for a global brand that we see today. With, you know what I mean, with the European players that come overseas to the NBA and come and get busy, and the games are just at a higher level. Whether you know what I mean, but I think that started that trend. Not started it, but that kind of like made it like
It did start it.
Yeah.
That's what elevated it to be the NBA to become global, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike and the USA team, they introduced those faces and everybody to the world, to the rest of the world. What's going on in the NBA, the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? I said to you earlier, I want to shout out to hip hop. All the music they playing for this Last Dance. It was a statement for every song. What's up?
The Last Dance, sorry to cut you off. The Last Dance soundtrack is off the chain.
Yeah.
Off the chain.
Definitely.
Charcoal Quest. Shout out Charcoal Quest.
Definitely.
The chain.
Shout out Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying? There's all over. Yo, every song they play, it was like a theme.
Yeah.
It's just so dope, man. How Black American culture takes over the world. We worldwide, B.
Definitely takes over the culture worldwide.
Shout out to us, man. Shout out to us, man.
Worldwide. Shout out
You know
to
what I'm
us.
saying?
Choppin
I want to
Squad.
say too, Chris. I also want to say while we talking about the USA Olympics and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say this.
Okay.
Harvey Schiller, what a dick.
What a dick.
I love when Mike said that. Yo, I love when he said that. 'Cause we say all the time, like,
That was classic, yo. That was
and he
classic.
said that.
Yeah, that was
And,
so
Mike,
classic,
Mike
man.
was down there hating though a little bit on Reebok. He's like, yo, fuck
What are you
that.
talking
I'm not-
about?
What are you talking about?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
just like he was semi-hating because it wasn't Nike. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Nike.
That's not
so
my-
he's like, it's
my-
Reebok. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you playing for USA. But he got slick with it and covered it up with the flag.
Okay,
that was dope.
I got one for you.
Beautiful.
Let's say we do a barber show, right, or something like that back then, and dudes like, yo, you know, since we put the show together, we all gonna take a picture with, you know, Jay's Barbershop jacket. So I'm just saying Jay's Barbershop jacket. You gonna wear it?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna wear it? Like, yeah, Jay's Barbershop jackets. No, you're not. You're gonna be like, nah, not so much. If I ain't wearing a fade jacket, I'm not taking that picture, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or you know what?
I'm not going with your scenarios with this because that's just got me lost, kid. I don't really know what you saying. However,
You wouldn't wear Jay's Barbershop jacket to take a picture for anything, because that's
But
not you.
they're not sponsoring us. If they were sponsoring us, I'll let them get a little.
But
Jay.
but
Lil
listen, hold
Jay.
on. How's Mike, Mr. Nike, gonna be
Yeah.
supporting Reebok?
Yeah.
They
They
not
made the
paying him to
uniforms.
wear. They made the
uniforms.
You made the uniform. All right, I'm wearing the
that
uniform.
crazy?
I'm wearing the uniform.
All right.
What's wrong?
But I'm not gonna
I
receive
covered
my
it up with
gold
the
medal.
flag, and you
I'm
know what's
just saying.
And let me tell you something. You know
Listen.
what's so crazy about it? We're
very
going into it
patriotic,
now
too.
because we've seen it, but at the time,
I thought
no
it
one
fly.
had a prop. It was looked beautiful the way Mike had the flag
Oh,
just
word.
draped over his
Best
shoulder.
player got the American
You know what I
flag,
mean?
like-
Representing the U.S.
Word up.
They
You
had
get,
no-
you get
nobody
very
had
patriotic
no
after
clue
that.
or nothing
Word.
about that.
Be like,
Yo,
yeah.
he started wearing that flag over. You know, they walking around with the flag. Mike started that.
Definitely got busy with
I'm
that,
going
bro.
with that. I'm going with that. He started that.
I
Man.
ain't gonna say he started it, but he made it look good.
Who started? Who did it before him?
Plenty of
Basketball
US winners
players.
No, basketball players? No, nobody.
Yeah.
Well, come on,
I
Chris.
thought you were talking about athlete, Olympians.
It's crazy.
Spike Lee was very, very instrumental in the brand Jordan. I mean, not brand Jordan, but Michael Jordan itself, the Air Jordans, shoes,
Yeah,
everything
those were
else, the
part of it,
commercial,
yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? So, well, how many commercials they did together? I don't even remember. Like it's
Two.
so many. Yeah,
Two?
more than two.
How many they did?
Two.
Get outta here, man.
They did more than two.
Definitely did more than two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was when you seen them, it was just like,
Morris Blackman.
yeah, like, you know, and She Gotta Have It. It was my, like, one of my first movies. I'd be like, yo, this is ill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to say like one of my first, like, not, I don't know, it was came out, what, 86 or 85? I don't know, was it 84? Whenever it came out, I don't know, I was a little kid, right? I wasn't supposed to see it when I saw it. Shout out to Trev Port, one matter of fact, R.I.P. Gus, you know what I'm saying, had it, and I was able to watch it. Wasn't supposed to see it, but one of the great kid movies I saw that wasn't a kid movie. But anyway, Morris
Nigga
Blackman.
said greatest kid movie.
That
was
wasn't
not
a kid's
kid
movie.
Wow.
Kids who saw it at the wrong time understanding. I'm like, yup, I saw it and I wasn't supposed to see it. But needless to say, Spike Lee had a big, to me, impact on Michael Jordan shoes, clothes, whatever else he had going on. What do y'all think
86. G's gotta have it.
about? All right, what do y'all think about that?
I believe so, because them commercials was great commercials.
Even in the movie,
Yeah.
he had them joints
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, the movie. They had a big part. That was a big part of it. Everybody.
He
wanted to rush
did. He
out.
did Jordans in a couple of movies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When Homeboy had the Larry Bird joint and Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
Like, yo, your shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, how much you pay for them? Oh, man. Shit like that, like, you know.
108 after taxes.
After
And
taxes.
the best part about that scene in Do the Right Thing, real talk, is when afterwards they was like, why don't you go back to Boston or something? He was like, I was born in Brooklyn. They all was like, That was the best
Yeah,
part
that
of
was
that
dope.
scene. Yeah.
That was dope.
For real. But all right. So what do you think, man? You're not gonna, did you mention it? Did you say anything about this, Mike? Man, what's going on about the Spike shit?
You know,
Spike was dope. I mean, it's dope.
That's it. Spike was dope.
Spike Lee, you know, Mars Blackman, shout out to him. But you know, that's dope. He's instrumental. And
That's
with
it.
Michael, running with Michael Jordan, but
That's it.
Yeah, he's
no
supposed-
biggie for him. No biggie.
Back in the
You know,
days,
like,
I was supposed to play for Spike. He was gonna have a team. He was trying to put a team together.
No doubt, man. Like I get it, man.
I saw when I watched it, and it was a few things I wanted to talk about. You know, we probably going over them anyway, but definitely I want to talk about his parents, man. His parents. That's one thing about your parents, man. You gotta listen to them, man. Your mom, his mom told him, yo, you better go to that Nike meeting, man. She ain't say it like that, of course, but she's like, yo, you need to go to that meeting, man. Give somebody a chance, give somebody an opportunity to speak to you, man. You never know what's gonna happen, and look what happened. You know, Miss Jordan, she did her thing, man. He got him all that money, man. Because you know he wanted to go to Adidas first, right? That's what he said. If your mom want to go to Adidas, I don't want to hear nothing. She like, you better get your ass on that. We going over to Nike, man. We going there and we gonna listen, and you gonna listen. And I felt that when he was talking about like how he really respected his parents, man. And that just meant a lot. That meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? But on another note, that was it. That was dope.
That was dope.
No,
Make
that
that
was very
point.
important, and it's like
Yeah.
bringing him up. That was a key point. And it's like his parents was very instrumental in him playing ball, and not just playing ball, just seeing him through everything in life. Like you're not just gonna sit down. All right, you want Adidas, and you're just gonna wait on them. No, you're gonna go and sit down and listen to everybody. Hear what everybody got to say. And it was his pops who was there and was like, "Yo, boy, you gonna sign this contract? You'd be crazy not to sign this contract."
Right.
It was a beautiful
Right.
contract.
And it wound up being the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody wanted to give him his own brand, and
Yeah.
hey, they gonna give you your own brand.
You know, hey, listen, man. You know, what are you gonna do? But that was definitely instrumental. His mom's making him go to that meeting because hey, look,
You think
look how it
Adidas
turned
kicking
out.
himself in the ass right now?
No, I think Adidas was good lined up, but once he took that meeting, it was a wrap. I don't think he wanted to go to the Nike meeting, but he would anyway, like, because his mom said go to the meeting.
Adidas wasn't giving him his own brand.
Oh well.
Nobody wanted to give him his own brand but Nike.
Shame on you, Adidas.
They came out. They said, "Yo,
Yeah, you know
we
what?
gonna call it-
You know what's
call it
crazy?
Air Jordan."
You know what's crazy with Adidas? That was the first fuck up. It's unbelievable with Adidas. Like somebody needs to be fired at Adidas and no every time the shit like this happens.
Now they got
So
it together with Kanye, Yeezy.
man, that's great with Kanye now, but they lost out on Mike then, right? Then they lost out on LeBron because they didn't want to give him $100 million. Fools. Like, come on, man. You can't keep. You know what I mean, like you gotta do what you gotta do. Like that's retarded. But hey, he lost out. It is what it is, and you know, Air Jordans and LeBron, LBJs,
for
like
life.
they good for life with that.
Got my Jordans on now, baby.
It can't go wrong with it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Mike is a Knicks fan, so we about to get to that too, because it's '93 season we about to start now. But even before that, the summer '92, you had Space Jam, and then you had Space Jam along with the Olympics. I mean, you know, Michael Jordan was on fire. You couldn't do no wrong. He just won another championship, so you got a gold medal, a movie, NBA Finals MVP, the league MVP. You know what I'm saying? And they just, you know, he came through and had it was this conglomerate coming at like a storm, and everybody was
Space Jam, 1996.
Space Jam.
Space Jam,
That's when it came out.
1996. American live action animated sports comedy.
That's when it came out.
It's 96.
I fucked up, y'all. Wasn't it? Guess I
Good way
was
to stay on
wrong.
top of him, Mike.
Word up.
Mhm.
Facts.
Put some in the jar while you at it, B.
Why? That was I wasn't making a point. I was just really saying something.
Still a cuss.
Here you go. Ching ching. My bad, fellas. See, that's good though. See, that's where you got good friends. They check you and shit like that. But anyway, it's rough being on top. Needless to say. And you know,
Yeah.
coming into the 92-93 season, you know, it was a lot. Everybody wants a piece of him. Microphones in his face. Everything's going on. You know, blah 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 blah. Right. So we kind of coast through the season. You know what I mean? That year, we didn't have the best record. We didn't even have the best record in the East. And the Suns had the best record in overall basketball that year in '93. So you know, we come in, you know, get first round, get busy, right? I forgot who we played the first round. Can't remember. But Mike, you can look that up. Who did the Bulls play the first round in playoffs in '93? But the second round, we played the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? Now I have to say this because I don't know why they didn't say this on the show, but do you remember the Jordan stopper? remember who the Jordan stopper was?
Yeah, I do.
Mike, you remember who the Jordan stopper was?
Who they said was a Jordan stopper? Gerald
So they
Wilkins?
claim that Gerald Wilkins was the Jordan stopper, right? So I don't know exact number. I think it was either 53 or 54, something around that, right? After Mike drops 53, 54, whatever it was, they get the reporter comes after the game and says, "Hey, you know, how do you think the Jordan stopper did today, right?" Which I thought was really like a real asshole kind of question, right? So Mike, yeah, that was like a sort of like, so Mike laughs and says, "Well, the Jordan stopper had a rough day today, and he'll be back next game." You know what I mean? So, but from that, I really took like, you motherfuckers got some nerve, man.
They played the Heat.
They played the Heat the first round. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So they beat the Heat. Like, I got some nerve.
You got to pick up the jaw every time he curse. You ain't on point. I know
Anyway,
he was on
man.
the computer.
They got some motherfucking nerve saying that this guy here is a Jordan stopper. Gerald Wilkins. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Gerald Wilkins. What did you say to that? That's it? No comment?
Really?
No
I
comment.
mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk about that.
really? I mean, like, really?
That's it?
Gerald Wilkins.
I like Gerald Wilkins, so I ain't even going to talk about it. He played
Nah, I
hard.
like Gerald Wilkins too.
No,
You know, I mean, go ahead, Chris.
He played hard. He was a real hard player, and I mean, he played Jordan good one game when Jordan wasn't, on top of his game, and they put too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
The media
you know?
did it to him?
Yeah, they did too much. It was too much. And you know what? It wasn't even really the media. I blame Mike.
You blame Mike?
I blame Mike. Because
You blame me for?
Because you didn't have a good game that game. You know what I mean? So once you didn't have a good game, everybody's like, "Oh, Joe Wilkins is a bike stopper," and then all of a
It
sudden,
happens. Yeah, it happens.
it was too much pressure. Like, he wasn't ready for that. He ain't a plumber.
Did Gerald
That
Wilkins
pipe
come out and
bust.
say, I'm nowhere near the Jordan stopper? Like, did he?
No, but he
Nah,
didn't. No,
man.
but he didn't turn it down.
He
He
shoulda
didn't. He
said
didn't, he
that.
didn't say, "Listen,
Oh,
no, I'm not."
Hell
I had
no.
a good game.
I'd have been like, no, I am not
Shut
the
it
Jordan
down.
stopper. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Don't put that
Yeah,
pressure
word
on
up. Don't say that shit.
me. We got playing.
Don't have this man
you
come
know
out
what I
here
mean?
and next what he does. Like, oh, word? It's the
Speaking
Jordan
of
stopper?
pressure.
Okay. Let me hear.
Speaking of pressure,
Okay, I'm listening.
it was definitely hard for Michael Jordan to be him every single day.
Every
Went
day.
outside. It's hard to be Jordan. Like, we didn't stop to think about his life. We
No.
didn't stop to think about how like somebody like you two guys, like fanatics for Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I was a fanatic too. One time I saw him in the Bahamas and he was walking through the casino. I was like, damn, he floating through. He walked past me. Like, I wanted to say what's up, but I didn't want him to,
Son, you.
don't take a picture with the hip hop dude. You know how he is.
Yeah.
So he can do that. But I ain't gonna knock him. But he definitely had the camera in his face all the time. By the way, Jordan could not dress. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all following that? Y'all all thought that was how we used to dress back in. No, our clothes was big, but this guy's his outfit was ridiculous. But it's hard to be on top like that. Man.
It is. It's hard to stay on top.
Yeah.
People coming at you all type of ways. He was a phenom. Like he was the dude.
Yeah.
So
In the world.
In the world, I was just gonna say in the world.
right.
In the world,
That's
Craig.
hard to be that.
And you heard him say it on the show. Like, he couldn't go out. He was stuck in his hotel room.
He was happy, and he was happy to be in
Yeah.
with his feet up.
Yeah, like it's rough,
Chilling.
man.
Like,
It's rough when you can't even
no
go to the
mice
store.
in here. Like, he was like, I was having a good time till y'all
Y'all
came
came in
in.
here. Word
Let
up.
me ask y'all this, man.
Uh-huh.
You think you could have done that? Like,
No.
be the number one person.
No.
Yeah, I'm too much want to be.
Yeah. I want to be left alone.
Yeah, I want to be kind of
what I mean?
free, but I mean sometimes it comes with it though.
Yeah. Come
No, I'm
on.
just saying, for you, do you think you could have done it? Like, can you have handled that?
I mean, it depends.
And
I'll be
he's
honest.
and
It
he's
dep-
groomed too. You know, you get
It
media training. You know what I mean? Like maybe if we got the right media training and know how to,
I wouldn't have been able to handle it.
really,
He went to college too, man.
yeah, you know, like
I went to
forget
college.
that.
I wouldn't have been able to handle it.
and you have to have a sort of like, yeah, you too hot headed, like,
Yeah.
you know, like you have to have like a little level head to be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You would have been more of a
Charles
Marshawn
Barkley.
Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch. You'd have been like,
Lynch.
I'm just here not to get fined.
Yeah, I'm just here not to get
I
fined.
can see
I'm just here
Kraft
not to
throwing
get
somebody
fined.
through the window, man. I can see him.
Nah, here you go, yo. What you
Yeah.
throwing some? Why would throw somebody
Yo,
through a window on a
'cause you-
basketball court?
Because
How?
You have you're 6'8", but at this point you don't have any legs to stand on.
yo, man,
Talk
Doug
about
Muse.
any of that stuff.
Doug Muse. Ask Doug what you do.
That's one incident.
That's Doug.
That's one incident.
Hey, man, that's all you need these days.
And guess what? Y'all gonna
I
get the
messed up
juice.
once.
Next episode, we're gonna introduce Crab.
Word up.
You know
We
what I'm
got a
saying?
nice
The next
interview.
episode. So
We got a nice interview with Kraft. Watch. You're gonna learn. Oh, whoa. You're gonna learn a lot about this guy right here. We beat the Cavs, right? You know, Jordan stopping everybody else, right? So now here we go. We on the road this time here. We don't got home court advantage. Like I keep telling you, we say we because I'm a Bulls fan. So I'm gonna give the floor to my brother Mike because he's a big Knicks fan, right? And I'll let you start the story off. How did the series start? How did the series start in '93?
We was on fire. I was loving it. I gotta say, I don't like the Bulls, man. I don't like them. Jordan, I'm not, because he's against the Knicks. I said this before. However, he's the greatest. I'm not arguing that. But the feeling that we had when we was in the barbershop and they was playing the Knicks, you already knew. You had to go through the Knicks. I stand tall. I stand 6'8" on saying that was a great time then where, and y'all felt it too. Y'all hated the Knicks. So you didn't want the Knicks to win no games. But we was right there. We lost. But
Let me interrupt
that
you
made
for
the
one second.
playoffs great.
Let me interrupt you for 1 second.
What's up?
I didn't hate the Knicks. I just didn't want them to win against the Bulls. I'm a Knicks fan because I live here.
Okay.
Everybody else I rooted for because I was from New York. All right?
I dig it. Your man's next to you though. He
Him?
can't say that.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's your man's. That's your man's.
My man's.
Yeah, but really, it was a great show, man. To see these two teams like compete at that level. That's the highest level. To me, that was the finals. To me, anyway. If y'all got to witness the Knicks and the Bulls, that was the playoffs to me. I didn't care about nothing else after that. Shout out to my cousin Curry.
There was nothing else for you to care of after that. What was you gonna care for?
Shout out to Curdy. Shout out to Curdy for crying after they lost. Man.
He was heartbroken, man.
I was so happy because I was like, yeah, you just like us. You know what I'm saying? I was so happy, Kurt. Oh, I love you, kid. But yo, you was sitting in that chair crying. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy, man. I was, as the person that was in the chair, listen to this podcast, please call in because I don't remember who was in the chair, man, when that was going on. But Chris, go back to what you was talking about because I know after the John Starks dunk, I was smacking the chair. I almost broke my hand. Man.
I'm gonna let Kraft
Chris,
go.
that was the greatest time.
I'm gonna let Kraft go.
When you say the John Starks dunk, what are you talking about?
See.
No, see what? I asked you a simple question.
Well,
What are
Boss
you
Don,
talking
you see
about?
my face? You see that disgust?
Boss
Boss
Don,
Don.
he can't hear you.
Boss Don can't hear you, but
Dunk.
he can hear us.
If you-
And I'm telling you right now.
The Kraft posted a
You play
picture.
ball?
Did you see the picture I post up?
You play ball?
You seen the
You
picture
know
I
about
post?
ball, or you just stuck in your own
Oh,
world?
man.
man.
Do you know ball? Do you know ball?
Yeah, yes, I
Okay.
actually do.
You
That's
do
one
know
thing
ball.
I do know.
Okay.
I wasn't the nicest, but I know ball.
We
son.
we
You know what I'm
we
saying?
gonna post a picture, and you gonna see. You gonna tell me if Mike.
All right, I didn't say he dunked on Joe. I didn't say
Okay,
that.
all right.
I
You
just
said the
said
dunk.
the dunk.
The dunk.
dunk.
But-
Mike
and listen,
doesn't even say
and
that.
that's why I want to erase the dunk because it's not.
You can't
the,
erase
they,
it.
No, because they want to
No,
say it's
it-
the dunk because they thought it was Mike in the picture. That's what made it the
He wasn't in
dunk.
the picture. Depends on the angle you're looking at.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Starks. Yes.
I got a perfect angle to show you that Mike just was barely taking off the ground
Well-
before when he was dunking it.
Your angle ain't the poster angle. The poster angle is he's right there. So
You know who made that poster?
just let it die, man.
You know who made that poster? You know who
Just
made
let
that
it go,
poster?
man.
LIG, I got you
You know what I'm
back. I
saying?
got you back.
LIG,
LIG, I got
you know
you
what I'm
back. Cause you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, him.
So that same series, Mike is banging on the chair, having a blast, right? I leave out the shop. I'm
That's
tight.
after game 2, fam. Sure.
It's after game 2. I'm tight, you know what I mean? I'm pissed off, you know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling like Mike, like, Michael Jordan, like, I need to get the hell out of here, right? So, Mike breaks out, goes gamble, has a good time, has relaxation, gets out of New York. Too much going on right here,
Yeah.
He has a
You
good
know we
time.
get.
And you know,
No, we get.
Yeah, people had an issue with him going and gambling and blowing off some steam or just getting some peace of mind.
Crazy.
I thought that was ridiculous to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People are so in their feelings about things. They get so. I was talking to somebody about it today, man. I hate to go on a rant about this, but people are so sensitive, man. And you know, I told my homeboy, I said, yo, if you can't get crazy with people if they weren't raised like you. We was raised by, not our parents, but we was raised by wolves in the streets. And we was raised by that. So we got the toughest skin in the world. So to us, it's barbershop charge, regular talk. ISA, I went to 8. I went to ISA, I went to Andrew Jackson. I mean, come
Shout
on.
out Jackson.
Word up.
Shout out to Jackson.
I'm glad you mentioned that real quick. So, the reason why me and Mike kind of started this show because it's like we want y'all to get the vibe of like, first of all, like barber talk number one, because that's who we are. You know what I mean? But like, kind of imagine.
Not me.
Yeah, Kraft is that's our boy forever. I mean, like we said,
Barbershop talk.
35 years. He was in there all the time.
He's in Space Jam.
Yeah, he was in there all the time.
I'm this dude that was always in there getting free cuts.
All the
Shout
time.
out to Mike.
He was in Space Jam.
He was in Space Jam.
You was that little.
So like I was about to say, now listen to these guys here. So the point I was trying to make is we created this show, man, and we want, you know, we would imagine that like this is like a how Stephen A. Smith and his boys would kick it, you know what I'm saying, at the crib when there's no cameras around and, you know, they got the drinks flowing, they just talking shit kind of thing, or, you know what I mean, kind of vibe. Not saying that, but, you know.
All right, yeah, when you say him, I'm like, we not like him.
No, listen, man. See,
I think he just used his name because he's world known.
Right,
You
and
know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just,
saying, he said kind of like, damn, like, we not, nah.
Time out, man. None of us know how Stephen A. Smith is with his boys. I
They ain't
guarantee.
like us.
How do you know? How you know he ain't smoking
Cause
like?
we ill.
No, he ain't.
That's
How you know?
why.
He ain't.
He ain't
Cause we
smoking.
iller, Chris.
I got you, Steven.
He ain't
You ain't
smoking?
nothing.
He drinking some yak or something.
He may be having a sip. You know,
All right,
nothing wrong
so
with that.
he can't get drunk around his boys where he can get comfortable and they just gonna talk shit
and
about
he just
sports.
go and like tip the bing and
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't. No, you can't. No. Stephen A. Smith is real. He from Hollis. Come on, stop, man. You
Yeah.
can't. And you know you cannot be like that with your boys. I can't be in here like I'm Hollywood and shit like that.
Nah,
We
he
play
not.
with Mike
Nah,
and
nah,
say
You don't know his boys.
you think they like you can't. No.
It's still the same boys from Hollis. And they the same niggas.
Right.
Yeah, but he probably snuck out the back door, man, when they get too
Shit,
crazy.
this guy here.
Yo, I gotta keep my image. Let me get out of here.
Nah, man, they be at his crib chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I get your point.
That's all, man. That's how we made this show, man. We want to be like that, but you know, barbers first though. Stand up barbers. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the sports talk. But anyway, all right. So, Mike is popping mad trash. See how I cleaned that up? Trash. I would have said
Trash talk.
Trash
We
talk.
gonna give you back a quarter. For
Yeah.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Trash.
Give it nothing back.
Every other friend I got in New
Shit
York
is
City,
barking.
every other
Shit
friend
is
I got in New
underbarking.
York, talking
You gotta
trash,
put something in there, too.
talking trash, right? So you know me, I start making bets. I start saying, "What? You think we not gonna come back and win?" Man, and you know why I felt so confident? Cause and they didn't put this up there either. I never forget Phil Jackson saying, "Yeah, it's cool. They played their brand of basketball here, but when we get back to Chicago, they're not gonna play that same brand of basketball." And I was like, "You right, Phil. We're coming back to Chicago and we're gonna put it down." What we do? Put it down. Put it down. You know how you, Mike, how you said the hip hop music come on? Oh, you see what happened when we got back to Chicago? Hip hop music came on, right? And we got to work. Got to work. You know what I mean? Got to work.
Oh, my fault. I was frozen. I didn't hear what you said. What you
I
said?
know. Yeah, you
Phone
heard me.
stopped.
You heard me. You ain't got to hear it. You remember.
Crap, you saw that?
You remember. But tell
Nah, yeah, that was terrible, man. Charles Smith, I don't care about all
Yeah,
that.
okay, nah,
It's
don't
over,
care.
man. Y'all won. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Chris.
Man,
Go ahead,
that's
go
a
ahead,
bad. Yo,
man.
listen, that's a bad time for Knicks fans, yo. I'm
It
telling
was,
you right
it
now.
was.
And that's where you're
bad.
gonna lose them.
That
Because
was-
they hurt. And then now this
It was
this,
so quiet
this,
outside.
They should have
Yo,
kept
listen,
Xavier
it-
McDaniels.
Should have kept the X-Men.
Should have kept
but,
the X.
no, but no, it wasn't about keeping him. He left. They
Because the
wanted
Knicks
to
didn't
sign
want,
him.
they didn't want to. No, they wanted.
No,
They wanted to
he didn't
lowball him.
leave.
He did leave.
didn't
He did leave.
He did leave. They wanted to lowball him on
Boston offered him
contract
more money,
and Boston
more
wanted
years
more
or something
money.
like that, yeah.
But he should have saw. They should have saw in '92. You took the Bulls into 7 games. You should
Yeah.
have saw. Hold up, man. If we got the X-Men again, we come back with this crew. We good. but
I
they
hate to
didn't
say
they didn't see it that way.
Pippen in his pocket.
Yeah, it took
They
Mike.
don't even have
It
pockets
took
on
Mike
their
in
shorts.
'92 to really get tough. Like, no, it ain't happening, man. I never forget when he went to the bathroom. They pushed him. Two dudes pushed him. Boom, boom, boom. We still laid it hard. I remember Xavier McDaniels was on the floor and he was like, "Yeah," looking down on him. It was like a Muhammad Ali moment. Like, get up. He wanted him to get up. But anyway. So now here comes again. That's our first road. That's our first time. Not the first time, but. This is the Eastern Conference Finals, and we won. We were underdogs, obviously. We came back and beat them. Then we come again, and here comes the finals. Mr. MVP, Charles Barkley. I love Charles Barkley, one of my favorite players. And Phoenix Suns, best record, so we on the road again, right? And we come in like sharks. Real business.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah,
Charles Barkley.
yeah.
Think he should have got MVP that year over Mike?
I think he... Not numbers-wise, but I think what he did with that franchise, bringing them to 63 wins, I think they had
Most
that year.
valuable player.
I think that's what
Yes.
brought them to that point because they were the best team in the East. I mean, the West at the time, and they had the best record.
Yeah, I'll go
I
with that.
think that's what got them over the hump. But I mean, we all know, So and I'm glad you mentioned that because I felt every time that Mike didn't win after he started winning MVPs, I think he took it personal. Every time somebody won, that was like, all right, he got it. He had a great year, So they wanted to break it up, kind of thing. And I think he knew they wanted to break it up instead of saying, hey, give it to Mike, we know. But I think he took it personal, and that's why he averaged 41 a game in that series. Still the highest average in NBA history in the finals.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I mess with Mike. I really always say I don't really mess with him because of the Knicks, but I really appreciate his trash talking, man. He will not stop. I love that. Not even the trash talk. The fact that he's an asshole. I love that because I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And like Crafton is, he's an asshole.
I appreciate
But-
it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, love the trash talk. That keeps it going, man. Keeps it, man.
Keep going.
Listen.
Yeah, I love it.
Keeps it going, man.
Keep it going, man. Gotta keep Keep It Going.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah,
here,
call me that,
man.
Mr. Keep It Going.
This guy's
Keep it
here,
going. Trash talking. I love trash talking. I got chased out of parks for trash talking. I ain't gonna lie. Revoit in Brooklyn. I know y'all remember me. Y'all chased me right to the train station. Shout out to Howie. I was playing with Howie, Brooklyn Express.
Oh man,
Chased out.
ran
the
up
park.
out of there.
I gotta get up out of here, boy.
Well, it was
Ran
serious,
straight to the
huh?
train station. They was gonna get me. I was talking too much shit, busting ass.
They wasn't having that shit, huh?
Not having that.
Yeah. So
Say it now, Chris. Say it now, Chris. Hey, what'd you expect? He was in Brooklyn. Say that. Say it
Hey
again.
man, what you expect? He was in Brooklyn.
There you go.
They ain't having that shit.
Now, will you redeem yourself now? Everybody,
I'm sorry,
he
Brooklyn,
redeemed
man.
himself.
I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I love y'all, man.
We had to
But-
get a
Chris
police
a break.
escort out of Beach Channel.
Remember that? That was
All
crazy.
right? We had
Whoa,
to-
first of all,
Yeah.
not playing in Far Rock. Don't play around.
Yeah.
Don't play around in Far
I had to
Rock.
get a police
No,
escort out of
no,
Beach
no.
Channel.
Far Rock is
boy.
like Brooklyn and Bronx mixed together kind of shit. Like,
Yo, one way in, one way out, my
shit's
man. Unless
crazy.
you cross that bridge.
you know what it is. Say that again. Say it again.
One way in, one way out. Unless you cross that bridge, B.
You know what it is. The video of that 93 series against the Suns really didn't do any justice for how good that team played the first two games and had a 2-0 lead, right? So I'm jumping for joy now. I'm like, this is over. We're going to sweep these dudes. This is it, right? This is it. Fuck. I mean, the Suns would not go away. It was pest. Would not go away.
Thunder Dan.
Shout out to Richard Dumas too. Richard Dumas was a beast, man. He could have stayed off of cocaine. He would have been something special in the league. You know what I mean?
Thunder Dan.
Thunder Dan was the truth. He was shooting from way down,
Yo,
way downtown.
he was
Yeah.
shooting from
He was
way out
shooting.
of the
He was-
town.
yeah,
Man,
Yeah,
that was
Thunder
good.
Dan?
Yeah, that three game. I mean, that 3 overtime game was like exhausting just to watch. Like, but the Suns would not quit. So they win this game there. Boom. Mike comes back, gets what he got that next game 54. They said got 54, and it's an elimination game now. I'm like, oh, it's going down. Chicago, it's over. And the Suns whoop our ass. God, I'm like, Jesus Christmas, man, come on. Like, you gotta, you know what I mean? I'm like, we don't want to go back to the Sun. You know, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Like, because Suns now you're getting the momentum. So the one thing I love to hear about when Mike said, listen, man, we in the locker room, real cool, and said, I'm only bringing one suit.
Packing one suit.
So I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm only bringing one suit. So whatever y'all gonna do, figure it out. But this is what I'm going at, right? Yeah.
What he said one suit for, Chris?
Because
He only
I'm
playing in
one
one
day.
game.
I ain't coming
game.
back.
Don't
I ain't
leave
coming
that out.
back. You know what I'm saying? That's what
right.
you're supposed to say, man. Come on, bro. Help me out, man.
One game.
I mean, I got you. That's why I
There you go.
answered the question. Yo, I want to say too, man. I don't really. Charles Barkley is another one like just says anything and he gets on my nerves with that. But this last dance when he said, and this is Charles Barkley talk. Like Charles Barkley was tough, but he said the lights get bigger and bigger every game. You get to the next game. The lights get bigger, and there's no way to prepare for the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hats off to the Suns because a lot of those players hadn't even been, like where had they been before that? Besides Kevin Johnson. You got a couple of people on the team that done a few things, but they wasn't in that position. And for Barkley to say that it's real humbling to me that he would just say, "Yo, the lights I wasn't ready," but. Probably the next year, if they would have made some noise and made it to the finals, it might have been different.
Yeah, but Mario Ellie killed that dream. Shout out to Mario Ellie. So here we go, Game 6, right? The Bulls, the game is back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing game. It's the pressure's ill. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating bullets. Like, yo, come on, let's get this game over with. This is one of them games you just wish the clock would just run out and you up by, like, let's get this over with. And they painted the picture as if John Paxson was the hero, and he did make the shot. He did put us up by 1, right? He did, for sure, right? That's without question, right? But they left out, which I thought was very disrespectful to Horace Grant.
The block.
Yes,
The block.
the block.
Disrespectful.
Kevin Johnson.
Disrespectful. Kevin Johnson's gonna hit that shot.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, that was a deuce.
No.
What? Listen, come on, man. You can't paint the picture of John Paxson was the hero, but Horace Grant didn't save the day. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta have both of them, man. I'm a Bulls fan, but I thought that for the people to edit that out and not make sure they put that Horace Grant block in, because Kevin Johnson's show was wide open. I'm telling you right now, wide open. And he was I don't care if anybody knows about Kevin Johnson's game, he was one of the best mid-range point guard shooters in the game at that time.
Will inbound. Oliver Miller plays it. Here's Johnson. Johnson gets he could not get it off. Knocked away by Grant. It's all over.
Mid-range game from the foul line, and he was a deadly shooter there.
They left that part out.
I couldn't believe that, yo. How you gonna leave Horace Grant's block out?
Yeah, that block was big.
That was big, but Paxson put the basket in, so
Yeah.
I'm going with Paxson.
Oh man, that's
Chris always says, "Oh man," he always go. He never
that's
says.
terrible, man.
He never says like, "Oh man." He go, "Oh man." He always says something.
Because man,
Oh,
I mean,
this
like
guy.
it's the hard. It's crazy sometimes to hear this guy say so. But I'm going Paxson.
What I say?
What if Horace Grant fouls him? Kevin Johnson goes line and his 2 free throws. The Bulls lose now. No, he blocked the shot. Saved the
Man,
game.
it came back. Jordan would have hit another shot. Paxson would have hit another
There's no
shot.
time left. There's no time
Well,
left. Game is over.
Guess what? So man.
So
Shout out to Horace Grant.
shout out to Horace Grant. Anybody
Big block.
tell me
Big block Horace.
Big block Horace. We on your side.
There you go.
We on your side. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
So check us out, ladies and gentlemen. We got this new I want to say segment in the show where we put you on the game. You know what I mean? Where we put you on to something you might not know nothing about. You know what I mean? Or we might enhance not enhance. Let's just say we maybe just gave you a little bit more information on something you might have heard, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. So this is our
AKA, we snitching.
no, we not. That guy.
Yo, hold on, man.
Whoa.
Lock me out the picture. Like
Hey, yo.
that.
No, we
Lock me out.
are just putting you guys onto certain businesses
Game.
that are lucrative
what?
I know what I know.
and
Can-
stuff
can
like
we
that.
say
Farmers be
this?
snitching out here.
Nah,
yo.
man,
Yo,
we
listen,
not doing that.
Can we say it like this, Chris? 'Cause what'd you say? We gonna put you on the game. What'd you say?
He said we gonna snitch.
put you on
Nah,
the
he didn't
game.
say that.
Definitely didn't say that.
He said something that is gonna help. This will and shout out to my man Fresh. Shout out to my man Fresh.
Oh,
Because
my man, y'all.
let's just call it "Let Me Spill a Drink on You" segment. You know what I'm saying?
spill a
Let
drink
me
on
spill
you
it. Let me
segment.
spill a drink on you.
Let me I like that. So,
Let me
ladies and
spill a drink on
gentlemen, you heard it here first from Mike the Barber. Let me spill a drink on you. segment.
AKA, we dry snitching.
Nah.
Nah, Chris, what you talking? Well, first of all, before I start saying anything, Chris, what you getting ready to say?
I'm putting people
You
on.
telling us about it or something?
Come on, what are you talking
man.
about, bro? What
right.
direction?
I had a little
What crap?
Nah, I had a little too much Henny this week.
What
My bad.
direction
I
did
had a
my
little too much Henny
what
this week,
direction
y'all.
did the podcast just go, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know what happened to my two co-hosts. Give me that drink, man. What are you
It's the
drinking?
Henny, it's the Henny, my
Henny and
bad.
Red Bull. See, can't have Henny and Red Bull up here.
I just got. I'm not promoting this drink, but I just got a drink. It's not alcohol. You know what I'm saying? They give us some money, I'm gonna promote it, but
For
right
real.
now I'm covering it up. This was one of those drinks.
yeah.
That blue and gray silver can.
Fools over here.
Oh my
So,
God!
who we snitching on this week?
No, listen, don't listen to Clapton. About to shut his mic off. Boops. About to put him on quiet time. So, all right. So listen, man. These guys here, if you didn't know, right? Being that the cannabis business is booming these days, and you know people are making a lot of money. Guys got strands. We just wanted to let you guys know about a few people in the sports world who have their own strand or are a part of a company or some sort of group or movement or stuff like that, right? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go from the bottom and on up.
I got their own strand of marijuana.
Well, some of them don't have their own. I mean, some have their own strand, but then some of them are just investors and and they in the business,
Right.
knowing that there's definitely money to be made in it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go from the bottom up because I want to surprise people at the end about this guy here, dry snitching. Get out of here.
That's legal.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with
Well, why can't we be in it?
Yeah, because we want our own strand. So anybody get these people, we name these people here, tell us
we
to
get
call
that
us.
strand.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be crazy.
And you could if you're dry snitching, telling it on your podcast or any platform you got, you're welcome to do that for us with our weed when we get ours, when we get our strand. You know what I mean? So
what crap get that dry snitching?
yeah, I don't know what he's talking
No,
about
I
here.
thought I was just drinking this week.
What made you say that?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about here. He's crazy.
No bueno.
But anyway, first person is we'll pass. What baby brother say? Not
No right.
no right,
Right, baby brother.
No right.
No
See,
right.
y'all get that joke later on. But anyway, inside joke. Cliff Robinson has his own strand. You know what I mean? It is called Uncle Spliffy. I like that.
Uncle
name.
Spliffy.
I like that name there. You know what I mean?
It's a nice name.
Yeah, I know, right? Sounds real cool and shit, right? You know what I mean? Rob Gronkowski, he's part of a
Yes,
CBT medic company. That's the name of them. I don't know if he has his own strand yet.
It's called what?
CBD medic.
CBD medic. Okay.
Yep. I don't know if he has his own strand or I think he's just an investor. I don't think he's part of, I don't think he has, how Snoop, everybody got their shit. No, I don't think so. Then you have Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the champ.
Shout out champ.
He has his own ranch and it's called Tyson's Ranch. So he sells a bunch of strands, but it's his
He
own.
grows. He's a
Yeah.
grower. CBD.
Yeah.
CBD medic partners with Ron Gronkowski. Okay, I see you, Chris.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on with it,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Trying to give you a little
Spill
bit
some
info.
drinks. Let's
You know
spill
what
some
I'm saying?
drinks on him because Crab already drunk.
Yeah,
Spill some
definitely.
drinks
He
on
done
somebody else.
spilled his
Crazy
drink all
he
over.
said. Oh my goodness.
and then you got Calvin Johnson, former wide receiver.
Megatron.
Megatron.
For those who know,
Megatron.
Megatron. See,
Megatron.
Chris, you think you know what? One day you tried to play me in the barbershop with that football, man. And he's like, yeah, Mike. You don't even know football. You ain't know black quarterback. I'm like, man,
You're
cut
not
it.
really.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not
And
really.
then-
You're not really a football guy, but that was a good one. I'm glad you knew. Megatron.
Come on,
You know what I mean?
Come on, D.
But Megatron's part of the Michigan Cannabis Industry Association's board of directors. That sounds mad big, like he's really high up, right? Sound like he could just snap his fingers. Yo, send him a pound. Send him a pound. Send him a pound.
He got his
Yeah.
own
He
strand.
on-
He has his own
Nah.
strand.
They don't say.
Oh.
You know what I
He's
mean?
on the board. He's on the
He's
board.
Yeah.
Board. Okay.
I mean, he getting paid big bucks.
Shout out
you
to
know what I mean?
Seth, chairman of the
And
board.
he's getting
Shout out to
paid
Seth, chairman of the boards. Al Harrington has his own strand. He named it after his grandmother. That's dope. I think Viola. That's fly. I love that. That's what I mean.
You got that Viola?
Got that Viola.
You got that Viola?
Al
You
hit-
smoke that, you might make some cornbread or something.
Yeah, Al, hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying? We looking for our own strand. We got our own name. We ready too. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Tiki Barber he's part of a management group. You know what I mean? If I'm saying this right, Grove Group Management. He's part of that. Then I just put this guy in because I like this guy, Jake Plummer. He's a former quarterback from Arizona Cardinals and Denver Broncos.
Don't know.
But he's like a kind of like he's like a spokesman for the NFL for advocating, smoke medical marijuana, helping out for stuff like that. Because he said he didn't want to take opium drugs and shit like that. He wanted to take weed and it helped him better, kind of thing. John Sally, I like his name, his joint here. Deuce, it's called Deuces 22. I like that joint there. It sounds real dope. That's your brother from another mother. You know what I'm
You
saying?
sound weak.
Listen, what's wrong with that? You don't like Deuces? Deuces 22?
Deuces 22.
You don't like it?
2 deuces. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you, John. Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ricky Williams. His joint
Little Happy Feet.
You know
I
what I'm
call him
saying?
Happy Feet.
He was tap toeing. Anyway, his joint is called Real Willness. I like his joint. That's cool.
Real what?
Willness.
Okay.
Now the one that surprised me was, you ready for this? Drum roll, please.
Who's that?
Joe Montana, quarterback.
What?
Word up. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT before Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Joe Montana. And he is with this, I hope I'm saying this right.
Real wellness, Ricky Williams. I got you. I see you.
Yeah. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right with Joe Montana company he's part of. Like, he doesn't have his own strand, but he's an investor. They said they got like 75 million too. Caliva. Hope I'm saying this right. Caliva. I don't know.
Caligula, maybe. Let me see.
No,
Let me
it's
look
not
at
Caliva.
it. It's not.
This guy here. Hope I'm saying it right.
Joe Montana invests 75 million in cannabis.
Sure we
Go ahead,
get
Chris.
some
Keep
money.
going. Keep going, Chris. I'm just
Wait,
looking it up.
I named it. I mean, I wanted to make sure I was pronouncing it right. What'd you say it is?
That was it.
Yeah, that was the list right there. That was 10 guys, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, and that wraps up Dry
it's not.
Snitching.
Dry snitch. Get out of here.
This dude, man. That's,
That was 11 guys there, man.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That was 11. I mean, no, that was 10. That was 10 guys, man. That were in the sports game, man. You know what I mean? That were former players and stuff like that. Well, Gronk is still playing. Matter of fact, he just got signed to Tampa Bay. He got traded. Excuse me, not signed. But these guys are in there. You know what I mean? And if you're around, if you get in their strand, stuff like that, support them. You know what I mean? Tell them you heard it. Chop It Up Sports, and these guys here, they got their own strand. We ready to get busy. Trust me. Rock with us. We'll be good to go.
Y'all can all send us a sample,
Oh, definitely. You know what I mean? Oh, matter of fact,
y'all up on there.
Yeah.
This says cannabis company backed by Jay-Z and Joe Montana.
Wow, I ain't know Jay-Z was on it. It didn't say that. It just said Joe Montana.
I mean, it could just be something. That's secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke.
See how he trying to leave out the black man? Ain't that something?
See how y'all
Secondhand
snitching on the
smoke.
black man? Jay-Z ain't want to
It's
be
not snitching if it's not snitching if it's public news.
Oh, okay.
This is right, Kraft. You know what I mean?
You're absolutely
It's investing in Caliva. That's what it is. What you
Caliva?
say?
Okay.
Caliva. CALIVA.
Said like Cali, like cow. It's Caliva. All right, my bad.
Caliva. It could be Cali. It's Caliva though. It don't matter. Either way,
though.
they got the CBD and THC.
They getting busy, you know what I
products.
mean?
They getting money. My other question
we got to the
today
end of the show.
is end of the show, crap. This is for you.
This for me?
This is for you.
This for me.
All right?
All right,
So
finally.
crap.
I get a ball
Who
of
would
question.
you take? Sean Kemp, Blake Griffin. Who you take?
Sean Kemp.
And they hate. How come?
What?
What?
How come?
What do you... Rain Man.
Rain Man.
I mean-
Without Rain Man, you ain't getting no Sean Kemp. I mean, without no Blake Griffin.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'm gonna be devil's advocate because I'm going with Sean Kemp too. I'm an old head, son.
Listen, it's
But
a
I think-
consensus here then, because I'm taking Sean Kemp too.
Okay, so
That wasn't that. We need another question. I hope you got a second one because I ain't like that one. That was
nah, because I
Nah,
can
we
definitely
do.
argue.
I got one.
We can argue
okay.
the people. We can argue this. You know what I'm saying? We just biased, but
No,
Blake
not-
Griffin got a better J than him. You know what I'm saying? He got a better 16-footer than Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp was pretty good at that. They both jump high. You know what I'm saying? They both dunk hard. But why do you get an edge to Rain Man?
Because number one, he played in a tougher league. Number one. Number two, he his athleticism was unbelievable, man. I'm saying, and he ran the floor so hard, man, and he played deep. He blocked so many shots, man. You know what I mean? And I just don't see, like, to me, he had more moves than Blake Griffin on the box.
Did he?
Yes.
To me,
Yes.
in my eyes, he had
He's more fluid. He's definitely more fluid.
He had more moves on the
Definitely.
box, and I just think he was a tougher player, to me. You know what I'm saying? And him and Gary Payton took their team to the finals, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, he ripped Mike. I saw the steal.
I put the Rain Man over simply because what he said, the post moves. You haven't seen Blake do no post moves.
It's more like bully moves.
Lobs on the break type thing. He don't have.
He got
too many.
better, man.
He ain't have the jump hook like Sean Kemp had. He ain't have the post up.
And back
moves.
then, you saying about the jump shot, Sean Kemp had a jump shot, but back then he was a power forward.
Yeah,
he played a
it
power
was a different
forward
game.
position.
Yeah.
Now today, power forwards are shooting jump shots and threes and out there. Back then, it was no need for him to do that. He shot good jump shots.
Yeah.
Definitely shot good jump shots. But I'm taking Sean Kemp. That tenacity and that nastiness just.
Yeah, that's why I go with him, because the Rain Man was tougher. You know, he had more heart, and he's just tougher to me. But it's not bad if you pick Blake, because Blake can play, man. Blake can play.
No,
I didn't say he couldn't play. You guys who we
nothing away
taking?
from.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
saying,
said
he's
in their
nice.
prime, Sean Kemp in his
Yeah.
prime.
Yeah. It's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah. I'm going with Sean Kemp.
That's a double guy with at least 2 blocks a game. You know what I'm saying? Good time. I mean, so I'm going with
That
that
wasn't
guy.
a good question. I ain't like that.
So let's go with the second
You
question.
didn't
right?
like it. What do you mean
I
you didn't
ain't
it?
like it. It was too easy.
It's too
It
easy.
ain't make me think.
It was too easy. All right, let's go with our brother Tariq's question. So our brother Tariq, 5-star glass, shout him out. You know what I'm saying? Get that shower door glass for my brother, man. One of the best investments you'll make in your house if you get this glass. That's my guy. I'm promoting him. That was like a you know what I mean? I was like a fake commercial right there. But anyway,
He owes.
he owes. Yeah, we want our PC baby. Nah, get all that money. But he had a good question. He said, "Who has a better handle? Kevin Durant,
KD.
or Ben Simmons?"
Mhm.
Come on, we got
Ben
30
Simmons.
seconds. You
Ben Simmons.
said Ben
I mean,
Simmons. Who you got, Mike?
And I love KD. And I think everybody know KD is my favorite player in the league right now. But
I'm going with KD on my 30 seconds. I'm going with KD because I think when we argued about it, I've been to about it. It got kind of lost for me what actually ball handling is, and a lot of people are saying passing is part of ball handling because you got the open floor, you get to see the whole floor. I'm just stuck on KD. He has more finesse when he creates room. Like Crab said, KD creates room. So I'm going with KD because I think he has a better way to create room for himself.
But
In between players, I liked his highlights. I looked at Chris. You sent me some highlights. I wasn't really impressed with Ben Simmons. He's 6'10". I wasn't impressed with, and he's good. He got a good handle for 6'10". But I prefer KD if it's just a one-on-one play, and you got to boogie on somebody. I think KD got a little more boogie than him.
I think KD has a crossover, but I don't know. I guess so. I ain't gonna say KD's handle's not whack. I just think when you the point guard, like it's to me, you got to be able to handle the ball in the traffic. A lot of KD's highlights, which listen, let's be clear. I'm not trying to take anything from KD because people like, oh, you're trying to say something. No, I'm not.
you can't.
Right. A lot of things one-on-one where he gets a one-on-one advantage, and his jump shot is so deadly. Like you have to respect it so bad, so that like. It's so rough. It's a terrible matchup for people every night. It's a nightmare matchup because once he hits you with the crossover, if you don't bite and you there, he can either pull up and you fucked it, or he can just fake you. Now you going to the basket. Like it's just a rough matchup. But I just think Ben Simmons having to be the point guard and be able to have the vision and be in traffic and know like, okay, I need to put the ball over here because I'm about to just whip this around for the pass, or what I'm saying, about the looping pass or whatever else. Where KD is more like, I get the basket, I'm crossing over once, And once I'm so long. Once I get to the basket, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if you're there, if your defense that good and you don't bite for the crossover, I'm pulling up then, because you're still trying to come over to meet me, and I'm like, oh, I'm too tall. I'm raising above you. So I don't know if that is the crossover considered a better handle, or is it the fact that you got the yo-yo and, you know, when teams are trying to trap you, you know, you dribbling out of it and, you know, whatever you got to do, or, you know, I don't know.
I think with Kevin Durant, what makes his handle deadly, and I think with Kevin, is because of his jump shot.
Right,
And that people is, you can't, you can't, you're scared to play up on him because he's long. He's gonna go by you. He's long. He can handle the ball. He's gonna go by you.
One step,
so you're
it's a
trying to
wrap.
give him a little room, and then when he hits you with that boop and cross right back, it's
over. Nightmare.
it's over. But when it come down to straight just handling, just gotta break down. I gotta give that to Ben Simmons.
That's how I
It
feel.
comes down to breaking down, getting through the team, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
everybody
in the middle of
hitting the man
traffic.
perfect.
Yeah,
I
the
give
no
that
look
to Ben
pass.
Simmons.
Like I don't know. You know, hey, maybe we just talk. Maybe we're getting off the handling. We just talking about more like he's fluent with the ball, and I don't know. But hit us up on Chopping It Up Sports at gmail.com. Let us know, or hit us up
Thanks,
on.
Tark, for that question. That
Yeah,
was
that was
better
good.
than Mike's.
Oh man, hit us up. Let us know what you think about that, man. You can hit us up. You can hit me up on IG Crizzo
Straight face.
360 and subscribe. Oh yeah, when you look at the video on YouTube, man, subscribe, man. You know what I mean? Help
Like,
us out. Hit the
subscribe.
likes.
Like, subscribe,
Yeah, help
please.
us out, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Give us some feedback too, man. Mike answers all that stuff too. Trust me.
We
Be
all
honest.
answered all back. Final thoughts. I hope the NBA season come back and they go to Walt Disney World. Please come back. Let's make that happen. Spoke on that a couple of weeks with Crizzo. Hope that can come to fruition.
Okay, I got one. Even when your state or your city is open back up for business and stuff like that, still wear your mask and gloves. You know what I mean? That don't mean that you can't do that. You know what I mean? I know restaurants might be a little, you know, funny with it because you're trying to eat, but
How you
Wait.
gonna eat with a mask on?
that's what I said. It was kind of weird.
He said the restaurant's
Kinda
gonna be
weird.
a little funny with it. You gonna be a little funny with
You know
it.
what I mean? But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And you know, but wear your mask and gloves still, even if it's open. You know what I mean? Try to enjoy yourself, social distance, all that good stuff there. But you know, they trying to get us, y'all, and don't let it happen.
Be safe, baby.
Yo, my final thoughts is really, I don't really have much to say. I just want to say, you know, with all this coronavirus going on, people kind of, you know, kind of trapped in the house. They feel trapped and stuff like that. Make sure you have some fun, man. Stick your head out the door, man. Walk down the street and get some air, get some exercise, and don't get caught up and trapped in, yo, I'm in this cocoon. I gotta be in the house, because that's not the right thing to do. You gotta still get out there and still be a human being. And you know, you can function with a few people, you know, but just, you know, keep your distance, man. Keep a safe distance. And, you know, just trying to fight through it, build up your immune system. And, you know, you got to have a certain amount of germs in your body to kind of fight off whatever's going on to keep you immune. That's pretty much it, man. Barber out.
All right, Dr. MD.
Dr. MB. Dr. MB.
Dr. MD said it was that.
Yo.
Said your chocolate cow.
Chocolate cow out.
I don't really have
No
one
way,
out
no
yet.
how.
Somebody give me an out, man. I don't have an out, man.
Yo, why don't you just say, I'm out, man?
Yeah, I'm out, man. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.